Hello everyone and welcome back to my moving diaries. It has been long overdue. I think like almost 2 months since I last updated you guys. I am here in Florida. I made it. I just got home. I actually have McDonald's. I am starving. So I actually made a friend the first night that I was here, and we finally were able to go out and like have drinks and stuff like that. So just wanted to catch you guys up. But yes, I have my McDonald's. It's 11:30 at night, but I have not eaten dinner. All we had was an appetizer and drinks, so I am starving. I think a lot just has happened in the last couple months in the sense of routine, structure, just trying to adjust to this new lifestyle here. It is a lot different than the Midwest. That is like the number one thing I knew going into it, but like now actually living it, it's completely different. But like not in a bad way. It's just like a slower lifestyle, and I think it helps me try to live in the moment more so than just like go. The apartment itself, it's been great. I've been loving it, just trying to unpack and everything. The downside I would think so far in this apartment is that in my bedroom, where my bed is at, that wall, I can hear my neighbors next door, and not like when they're screaming or anything, like a normal conversation like we're having now. So that's the only downside. However, I think they did you see her, she loves McDonald's fries. Okay, hold on. I think they moved their like TV on that wall where my bed is at, and then her bed set, I guess, on the other side, because I can't hear them as much, which is great. But yeah, I would say that's like the only downside, is that they could hear me most likely talking normal, and I for sure can hear them talking normal. But yeah, so the apartment's been great. Hazel's been adjusting really well. I need hold on, can you see her? She wants a fry so bad. Hazel's been adjusting really well. I just need to still buy like a dog bed for her for the balcony so she can sunbathe and stuff like that. So I got to do that, but I think she's been loving it, especially now knowing that her grandma lives like down the street from us. She really enjoys that, where she can just come over anytime. So truly, I think she's thriving. Is a little anxious with like the thunderstorms. There's a lot of them like back to back right now because it's hurricane season. So she's not used to that compared to like back at home. So I think it's all just like a new learning curve overall and stuff like that. And myself, I feel like I haven't been able to fully process the last couple months until like now, where it's just a lot of emotions. I will be lying if I said I don't feel lonely here, even lonelier than before, like in Chicago. Excuse me, this is my food. I would be lying to say that I didn't feel lonely more so than I did in Chicago, and I think the reason being is because I had friends and family there, and more so like I wasn't in a relationship back in Chicago. Like I was dating, but not anything that ever pursued to something serious. So moving here, I think the process of really not knowing anyone minus like my parents and their neighbors, I didn't really have a community here, and I know that will happen in like due time, and so I'm not too concerned. I'm just trying to take it day by day, but I would say this past week was a really rough week for me. Just a lot of emotions with my job and adjusting here, unsettling here, trying to make friends, build my own community, and trying to branch out of my comfort zone. And if you know me, I'm very to myself, so like me already moving here is such a big step where I'm so uncomfortable. So like add that on top of trying to meet new people. It's just a lot. It's very overstimulating nonetheless, but I don't regret it at all. I just know I have to do the work now for me to feel at home later. And that's what I have to keep reminding myself, especially this past week. It was just a lot of things all at once happening, and it just wasn't good news. So just, you know, just trying to settle in and everything. I'm trying to make the best out of it. I have been vlogging on YouTube, so if you do want to check that out, it's in my bio. But that has been a great outlet for me to just kind of talk things through, minus like talking to my therapist and stuff like that. But it's just been a great outlet to just film my day-to-day, and a great memory to like look back on. But I'm really happy I did make this decision, just adjusting and trying to make friends and then eventually get on the dating scene. So I'm not in a rush for that, but I will eventually want to take the next step to see how it is here. I heard it's not that good, so you know, I'll see. But yeah, overall though, you guys, I'm doing good, adjusting. Other than that, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my food, get ready for bed, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.